We are here with Dr. Dani McFetty. She's the creator of Lap of Love, which is the nation's leader in end-of-life care for pets and pet hospice. Not only that, but Dani, you were voted the pet industry's Woman of the Year last year. That is so impressive. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We love our pets so much, and I know one thing that most of us feel is that they just never live as long as we want them to. Why does it seem like, dogs have such shorter lives, or why they age so quickly?
It's their one flaw, right? Their one flaw is that they don't live as long as we do. And to really get down to the science of it, we'd have to be talking about the genetics of aging. But we know that smaller dogs are going to live a little bit longer. The larger dogs tend to age a little bit faster, but of course that's very species different.
Are there certain things that you can allocate to, certain species, like certain things that dogs may have in common about how they age or different ailments they may have, things that are really prone to, dogs or cats?
The best thing that I can tell you about that is that it's very breed specific. So certain breeds have certain tendencies depending on how their bodies are put together. And obviously there's much more variation for that in animals than there are in humans. But the best quote that I ever read is that genetics load the gun and the environment fires it.
So you know that an animal may have a predisposition to have a certain ailment, but also you want to make sure they're in the best environment possible to create the best quality of life and the longest life possible.
Right, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Let's talk about aging and wellness in dogs and how the PetMed Labs CBD treats and other products can really help with those conditions. So when we're talking about aging in dogs, what kind of things can occur within a dog's body as it gets older that maybe are conditions we'd like to treat?
The most common things that we see are related to mobility. So really the skeletal system, and then internally, a lot of the times that we start seeing just problems with normal brain function, normal senility. Sometimes a family will come to me and say, they're just not acting right. They're not acting normally. So that combined with not being able to get in and out of the car, or maybe not being able to fully make it to the end of the normal walk, those are the common symptoms that we'll see that then trigger us to kind of think about, okay, what else can we add? How about we add a little bit of these, the senior canine CBD treats.
What about other things that maybe we can't see or we can't tell by looking at a dog? Any other things that could happen within it that maybe are more invisible to the eye?
There are a lot of disorders that we don't really see signs of until they're quite advanced. A lot of them surrounding kidneys and livers. Those are two of the most important organs within a dog system particularly that end up kind of being the organs of least resistance, the ones that kind of give out towards the end of life.
Right.
So when we're able to give supplements that maybe mitigate the disease progression or mitigate just even the regular degradation progression, that's where those PetMed Labs Senior Canine CBD treats do come into handy.
The periodontal disease, how the teeth just kind of start to look a little older, or maybe their eyes, or dogs developing glaucoma. Are those the type of things that a better diet or these PetMed Lab senior treats could help?
Even something as simple as CBD treats supporting the cardiovascular system. That can help maintain a healthy mouth for longer. That can help maintain healthier circulation throughout the eyes, which then will hopefully, again, mitigate the progression of nuclear sclerosis or glaucoma, which are very common in older pets.